All right, and that is another episode down. I think I learned something this episode. I've been imposing my will on the story. Like once I learned about the Pythian games, like he has to win these things. He needs to be like Apollo. He needs to be a great archer, and he needs to be a great singer. And he needs to be recognized for it. And he finally got it. And it was kind of an afterthought. It was just vaguely mentioned by Lycon. I kind of did what I wanted with him to an extent. Like he got his dream, and I learned that it wasn't the point of the story. The point of the story is do what this tells you, as opposed to me cramming, fighting what the story is telling me and cramming what I want to do in, and then saying what the book tells me to do. I think I just need to surrender to the book. Okay, character sheet. Oh, Lycon. I like Lycon. It's fun to have a different voice. I had to actually go back and re-record his voice. At first, I didn't like the voice I gave him. He was a little too high-pitched. It's fun because Menander's been so in his head and broody. It's fun to have someone who just kind of operates a bit more from the gut. And so it's fun to give Menander someone to bounce off of a little bit. Okay, now, character sheet. In regards to my skills, I'm going to check teaching. That's been used. Yeek. That had to stop because this tax they put on non-citizens of Delphi. And I'm going to add subterfuge, which is a pretty broad term, subterfuge, but stealth, kind of spying, sneaking, it kind of makes sense for what Lycon is teaching Menander. I'm going to add this most recent experience into Memory 5. So currently Memory 5 is I meet an entity who I think may be Artemis. She gives me strength back, but at what cost? So I'm going to add another experience with non-citizens being subject to the metic tax. I join with the grave robber, Lycon, to find easier targets. Lycon or Lycan, I think, it could be Lycan, actually, because like Lycan, his name means wolf. So actually, it could be lichen, like lycanthropy. Obviously, that is the root of the word lycanthrope, or a werewolf. So lichen. So that's apparently wolf. So his name means wolf. Fun little fact that I didn't really know when I picked the name Nightingale for Menander was there is a Greek myth involving a nightingale, and Philomela is a woman who gets turned into, she gets wronged in some way and comes back as a nightingale, and that's why she's singing all the time at night. And Menander's mom's name was originally Philomela, but it was harder for me to pronounce, and I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, so I just changed it to Philomel. So that's just kind of a fun little weird thing how that worked. I just like the name Nightingale. It just seemed kind of eerie, and they're actually a cute little brown bird. They're not like creepy at all, but yeah, that just kind of worked out well. Okay, let's roll some dice. So we were on 12. Different color dice today. Oh my gosh! Hit. Wow. That is my biggest roll yet. So I got a double 0, but this is a 10-sided dice, so that actually means a 10. And I got a 1, so it's a 9. Wow. Okay, so that is, gosh, I'm up to 21. All right. So we were at 12. Oh my goodness, we're jumping past so much stuff. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow, this is almost doubled what we've done so far. Here we are, 21. You are trapped outside when the sun rises and take shelter someplace you are not supposed to be. A child discovers and befriends you. Create a mortal child character and record a humanizing experience. So what I like about this game is it lets us create our own style of vampire. So the sun hasn't really been affecting him. So I can change it up a bit. I can still stick to it, but also be cool. And he could use a bit of humanizing right now. And I'm also creating a character. Lycon, I don't think it said, well, I can check. I don't think it said create a mortal character with a capital C. Yeah, just create a mortal criminal who assists you. So they weren't a character. They weren't someone that I could kill or check off or lose or something like that. That's just a person in my life. But this is a character, like Evadne the goat or my mom or my dad. So I've added a new character to the mix. But so yeah, humanizing experience. So I'm thinking of the blind man in Frankenstein when the monster learns with the blind man, one of those kind of experiences. Yeah, I need to figure out a child. He's stuck in the sun, but I think I can figure this out. I'll just do a little change. And have a humanizing experience. That's good because he has been. So it's funny because I was talking about how like I want the book to. I'm going to just do what the book says, and like I've been like fighting against like Breaking Bad. It's like there's still this like humanity to him and this sweetness to him, and he's only been trying to hunt when he needs to. So there's a plague which did affect Delphi and the region of Greece. So he's been having to hunt on humans, but because of the animal population has been dying. Or they just cost too much. So, but now with Lycon, he's able to hunt on people who probably are a little bit more deserving of death, like Dexter. That's kind of how I've been thinking of in my head. But yeah, so it's nice that he's going to find this human who's going to help him out, this child. And thinking of things. That's more long-term, which of course I'm not going to let happen. I'm going to let the book tell me what to do. Just focus on the task at hand because nothing is set in stone here. Oh, okay. I'm excited about this. I think this is going to be a pretty simple one. Little does he know. All right, off we go. Oh, 21. Huge jump. Gosh.